welcome to James Lackey Arena for day one of the Holiday Inn Express Invitational. I'm your host here, Thomas Bush. Chase, the Horseman Horsley, will be joining us later on in the afternoon. He's got some other business to attend to, so I will be taking over the reins for you this afternoon. In game number one, though, we have the Western Nebraska Lady Cougars with a 7-4 record facing off against the Dawson County Community College Lady Bucks coming into this matchup with a 2-7 record. The Lady Cougars, coached by Ryan Davis, average 68 points per game, shoot 39.3% from the field while shooting 25.8% from the three-point line. They average about 64.7% from the free throw line while averaging 40.5 rebounds per game with 10.5 assists. Dawson County, coached by Todd Sichetto, averages 60.2 points per game, 33% from the field with 27.7% coming from the free throw line. The free throw percentage is 67.5 and the rebounds per game is 31.4. Assists per game for them is 9.4, and both teams are looking to start off day number one of this tournament with a win. Game number two will be coming at you at 4 o'clock. That's going to be between the Casper College women and the College of Southern Idaho women. And then 6 o'clock game with the hometown team, the Gillette College Lady Pronghorns, hosting the Colorado Northwest Community College Spartans. Should be a fun day of action here as we got 1:51 left to go on the warm-up clock. We're going to get starters going, and then we'll have a national anthem for Western Nebraska. Look for them to start. Number 4, Jacina Ray Delatorre, a freshman guard from Lahaina, Hawaii. They're going to start. Number 21, Selena Danyo, a freshman center, 6'2", from Sweden. Number 22, Varelin Alvarez, a point guard freshman from Brooklyn, New York. Charisma Johnson, 5'7", freshman. Number 23 from Portland, Oregon. And number 24, Josephine Cipollina, a sophomore guard from Latvia. For Dawson County Community College Lady Bucks, they'll be starting with number 4, Mikhail Anderson, a freshman guard from Colstrip, Montana. Number 12, Jana Libero, a freshman guard from Barcelona, Spain. Letitia Sheriffs from Queensland. She's a freshman. Number 21, Julia Aragon, a freshman from Barcelona, Spain. And then number 22, a sophomore, Taylor Evans from Valier, Montana. That's going to be rounding out the starting 5 for both teams. So we got a couple seconds left to go on the clock, and we're going to head off and take a break here while we get the starters and the national anthem done on court, and we will be back for tip-off. welcome back to the James Lackey Arena here as we are getting set for tip-off in game number 1 between the Western Nebraska Lady Cougars and the Dawson Community College Lady Bucks. The Lady Cougars come into this matchup 7-4, where the Bucks come in as with a 2-7 record. As the ball is up and won by the Lady Cougars off in a ball screen set here. 15-footer is up and good by Taylor Evans, or excuse me, Varian Avails. So first bucket of the game coming off a quick action. As the Bucks get across half court here. Libera dribbling, gets the handoff. Good defense here by the Cougars. Tries to feed it inside the post. Can't get it over to Anderson. Three-pointer short, no good. Rebounded, but we're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be on number 22, Taylor Evans, her first personal, team first. It was pretty difficult for Dawson to get into what they wanted to do on that possession. Good ball pressure there. Same action by Western Nebraska. As Avalos kicks it over to the corner, now back to the wing. Has it inside, looking for Danyo. She spins back to her left hand, and it's up and good. Quick 4-0 lead here in the first minute by Western Nebraska. Jana dribbles it up, trying to direct traffic here. That pass is tipped inside, going to be stolen away by Zipolina. She's going to kick it over to Johnson. Johnson dribble it up the left side, drives baseline, loses control, and she's going to travel. First turnover of the ball game for Western Nebraska. She has her hands up wondering what she did wrong, but got a jump stop. If you take 2 steps, you got to do something with that second step. So 2 turnovers on 2 possessions here for Dawson. You consider that offensive foul a turnover. Jana directing traffic, gets a screen inside, or tries to hit the roll. That's Sheriffs. Sheriffs over to Argon. Her right-handed floater shots up, no good. Rebounded by Sheriffs, and we're going to have an over-the-back foul. Coach Todd Cichetti is not happy with the call there, trying to plead his case for his player. That's going to be Sheriff's first personal. Avalos brings the ball up the court, pressured by Jana. Inside to Danyo. Danyo dribbles in. Floater shot is up and good, but it's going to be waved off for traveling violation. So 2 traveling violations for both teams here early, and it's 4-0 Western Nebraska. Libera brings it up the court, left side, guarded by Alves. Gets a screen from Sheriffs. Now guarded by Danyo. Inside to Argon. She loses control. It's stolen by Johnson. Johnson pushing it up. She's got a one-on-one battle. She's going to stop. She didn't really have an advantage. Left wing 3-pointers up, no good. That shot by Ray Delatorre is long. Rebounded by the Lady Bucks. Over to Argon. Right side. Dribbling into the paint. Kicks out corner. That pass by Anderson is well over the head of Jana Libera. And that's going to be another turnover for the Lady Bucks. So 4-0 still here. And then game number 1 of the Holiday Inn Express Invitational. Inbounded to Zipolina. She's guarded by Anderson, facing heavy pressure in the backcourt. Anderson making her turn quite a bit. Picks up her dribble, tries to get it inside Danyo. Danyo faces the rim, kicks out. Alves pump fakes, drives middle. That ball's going to be tapped out of her possession, and it's going to stay with Western Nebraska. Dawson had a chance to get the steal there, but Anderson did not know that the ball was loose as she was face guarding Zipolina there. This inbound in the short corner. Skip Johnson. She drives in. 15-footer at the free throw line. That's short, rebounded by Sheriffs, and that ball's going to be stolen into the hands of Johnson. Johnson, left to right crossover inside. Danyo, post up. Shot short, but she's fouled by Sheriffs. That's going to be her second, and it's going to send Selena Danyo to the free throw line. The 6'2" freshman from Sweden definitely has a height advantage down in the paint, and that's really what they're trying to force early and often here for the Lady Cougars. The Sheriffs has to take a seat on the bench. First free throw up and good. Number 10, Lou Nevoit checks into the game for Dawson. Second free throw up and good by Daniel. Western Nebraska going to pick up in a full court press here. Inbound into Argonne. Back to Anderson. Anderson picks up her dribble. That's going to be tapped out of bounds by Johnson. Picked it up in a back corner there. It's going to leave herself exposed to a double team. As we have a substitute checking in. It's going to be Jasmine Half. She checks into the ball game for Julia Argonne. Inbounded, libero. Over to Anderson. Anderson dribbles it up the sideline. Facing pressure. Johnson runs down behind her, and she's going to steal the ball, but stepped out of bounds.
Out of bounds, ball clear, Dawson.
The officials here trying to figure out what needs to be set for the shot clock. Inbound here for Dawson in a 4-high look. Inbounded to Half. Half dribbles left, shot short, rebounded by Alves. Alves pushing the tempo. She kicks it up to Johnson. Johnson drives, lobs it inside to Daniel. Her shot is no good, but again, she's fouled and going to go to the free throw line. So far early, it doesn't look like the Lady Bucks have a true answer for Selena Daniel on the inside. It's going to be on Lou Nevoit, her first personal, team fourth here early in the first quarter. Free throw up and good. Selena on the year is a 57.9 free throw shooter. Second one is up and no good. The Lady Bucks here looking to get a bucket here. Handoff over to Labara. She takes a ball screen over to the corner. Anderson faces up, nothing. Trying to get some sort of action inside. Anderson loses that ball out of bounds, and we have another turnover for Dawson County. Western Nebraska's defense early in the front court has really caused some issues for Dawson. It's just they're struggling with the pressure as Selena Daniel is going to check out of the ball game. Number 5, Ruth Lively checks in for Western Nebraska. She's a 5'8" freshman from Scottsbluff, Nebraska, so the hometown kid checking in. Zippolina, the top. She's going to set a ball screen for Alves. Alves, in and out move, drives right side, takes the contact short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Taylor Evans. Evans kicks it up the court. That is going to be a layup good. That was Taylor Evans, excuse me. The pass was good by Lucia Godoy. So rebound and assist for Lucia Godoy there as Dawson County gets on the board for the first time. Zippolina inside. She dribbles into the paint, kicks out to a wide open Lively. Three-pointer off the mark, no good. Good effort there to save the ball for the Lady Cougars, but it's going to stay with or go back to the possession of Dawson County. So Dawson trying to get another bucket here, close the lead. It's 7-2. It's been all Western Nebraska early. Rivera takes a flat screen, picks up her dribble to Nevoid. Now back to Libera. She pump fakes, drives left inside, kicks to the corner. That shot by Evans is long, no good. Rebounded by Alvarez. She pushes it up the middle of the court at the free throw line. Stop, shot, no good, but she's pushed in the back by Jana Libera. That's going to be a foul on her, and that's going to send
Number 12.
Veralen Alvarez to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw is up, and that one is good. Second one up, and that one is good as well. So 9-2, Cougars lead here. Gianna brings it up, guarded by Johnson. Facing a little man-to-man pressure. And she taps that ball out of bounds. Going to stay with Dawson here.
Out of bounds.
Inbounded to Navoy. Navoy gets it over to Libera. Shot no good, tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Dawson. And we're going to head to our first media timeout here at the Holiday Inn Invitational. It's 9-2, Lady Cougars lead. We're going to take a break here on at the James Lackey Arena. And welcome back to the James Lackey Arena here. It's going to be Dawson County Lady Buccaneer basketball as they trail 2-9 with 4:59 left to go here in the first quarter. It's been all Western Nebraska here early. Barrow looking inside. She finds Bird. Bird shimmy fade, spin back left, no good. Zippolina bringing it up the court for Western Nebraska. Johnson jabs in the baseline up to Zippolina. Over to Lively, Ray Delatorre. Now to Lively inside. That pass was no good, intended for Burton Hernandez, but she was pushed in the back. So that's going to be a foul.
Foul on number 30, City Bird. After last
So Tally Bird picks up her first personal. First shot is up. That one is long. So far 3 for 5 from the free throw line is Western Nebraska here in the first quarter. Second free throw up, and that one's good. We're going to have a substitute checking into the ball game. Varela Aveliz. Josephine Zippolina is going to check out of the game, and it's going to be Dawson basketball. So Libero brings it up over to half on the wing. Gets a ball screen from the voice. She uses it, goes middle. Over to Godoy. Godoy, long three-pointer on the way, and it's good. First three-pointer of the ball game for Dawson, and it cuts the lead in half, 10-5, Lady Cougars. And we're going to have a carrying violation called on Alvarez, and that's going to be a turnover going right back to Dawson County. So that was a really good possession on offense for Dawson. They got the ball side to side, and Lucia Godoy had a opportunity to shoot, and she let it fly. Over to half. Half uses that ball screen, drives middle, corner. Second three-pointer on the way, no good by Lucia. That ball's going to be tipped around by Navoy, but it's stolen into the hands of Alves. Johnson, baseline, inside to Hernandez. Hernandez's pass is going to be stolen by Bird. Bird over to Jana. Jana to the middle. That pass is going to be tipped over to the hands of Godoy and Alves, and we're going to have a jump ball tie-up situation. Possession stays with Dawson. Kraft gets the inbound here. Guarded by Selena over to, looks like that was Bird, and she's going to be fouled. Go to the free throw line. That foul is on Donio, her first personal. So first personal foul for Western Nebraska comes with 3:29 left to go in the first quarter. 67% free throw shooting team. First one is up and good. Second free throw by Bird rattles in, and we have a 3-point ball game. So Dawson County has fought back, cut it to within 3. Alves brings it up. She stops, goes over to the left side, over the James Lackey logo. Uses a ball screen from Donio. Over to Ray Delatorre, and her three-pointer is up and good. Jushana Ray Delatorre from Hawaii makes it a 13-7 lead as Johnson gets that pass, this tip pass, and she steals it. She's going to bring it up the middle of the court for the Cougars. Over to Lively, and Lively's pass to Delatorre was tipped out of bounds by Godoy. That's going to stay with Western Nebraska. Zippolina checks into the ball game for Charisma Johnson, the freshman from Portland, Oregon. I was talking to Coach Davis before the game. He gave me a couple keys. You know, he really wanted these girls to be playing as a unit defensively, and that was, he felt like, one of his biggest keys of the ball game. And early on, that's what they've been doing, and they've been doing a very good job of forcing turnovers and just causing havoc and not making Dawson very comfortable, which leads to good possessions on offense inside. Denoy, floaters up, no good, and that's going to be pulled down by Evans. Evans' pass stolen by Alves, and the layup is up and good. So a silly turnover by Dawson leads to 2 points for the Lady Cougars. Zippolina guarding Godoy. Over. Bird, three-pointer. That's long, no good. Rebounded, chased down her own shot. That's Bird, layup up and good. So Taylor Bird with 2 points there. 15-9, Western Nebraska leads. Alves skips it. Over to Delatorre. Inside to Donio. Donio, high school three-pointer is short, no good. Goes back to Dawson. Donio's going to check out of the ball game. We're going to see Burton Hernandez as well as Charisma Johnson checking in. And Ruth Lively is going to check out of the ball game for Western Nebraska. So just under 2 minutes left to go here in the first period. Dawson brings it up to the court. Over to Godoy, drives, middle, kicks the corner. Labaro, three-pointer, no good, rebounded by Delatorre. She kicks it up to Alves. Over to Hernandez. Hernandez, step through, fade. Jumper is no good. Rebound pulled down by Dawson. So Dawson got a good stop there. Let's see if they can get a conversion on the offensive end. Corner, half. Up top, 2. Godoy over to half. Corner three-pointer on the way, and it rattles in good. Timeout, Coach Davis. We're going to take a timeout here as well. 15-12, Lady Cougars lead. And welcome back to the James Lackey Arena here. 1:22 left to go in the first quarter. Western Nebraska is going to face a full court pressure up by 3 against Dawson Community College. The Lady Bucks 2-7 looking for a good win on a neutral site. Day 1 of the Holiday Inn Express Invitational. Cross court Zippolina, three-pointers long, no good. Rebounded, pulled down by Tally Bird. Bird's going to face pressure from Johnson. Tries to get by her, hesitates a little bit up the sideline. She doesn't really seem bothered by that pressure there. Picks it up. And now she's in trouble. Over to Godoy. Godoy, now guarded by Johnson. Picks up her dribble back to the basket. Pretty deep out. Here we go. Western Nebraska doing a good job keeping Dawson far away from the hoop. And that long floater is no good. Rebounded by Zippolina. Up the middle of the court. She's going to push it herself. Fake pass. Shot up. No good. And we're going to have a charging foul on. That is Josephine Zippolina.
Foul on number 2. Jasmine had her first team penalty.
That's going to be her second personal. Excuse me, her first personal. She's going to give the ball back to Dawson County. Down 3 with a chance to tie here going into the second quarter. Zippolina is going to check out of the quarter here. Labaro brings the ball up the court. Cross court over to Godoy. Thought about the three-pointer, got away with the travel there. Stolen by Del Rita. Middle, left-handed layup is up and no good, but she's fouled, and that's going to take her to the free throw line to shoot 2. Jusena Ray Delatorre with the steal. And takes a full court for a chance to go up by 5. First shot on the way, and that's up and good. Second one, that one is up good too. 17-12, 19-9 left to go. Godoy brings it across the timeline. Takes a flat screen from Navoit. Navoit picks and pops. Three-pointer on the way. Long, no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. Johnson brings it up the left side of the court. Now she dribbles to the middle. 3 seconds left. Her pass is going to be tipped by Godoy. Godoy has a chance, gets the ball off, and it's going to be no good as they say she stepped out of bounds. That's going to be the end of quarter 1. 17-12, Western Nebraska leads here in game number 1 of the Holiday Inn Express Invitational. As we're going to go check on the clock situation here. They're saying she went out before the clock went off. There's going to be like 0.3 seconds left. So, I mean, it's really an unneeded review, but we're going to take a break here, and we're going to probably go to the quarter break. So we'll be back here with more basketball action at the Holiday Inn Express Invitational. All right, so 0.4 left on the shot clock. Not a whole lot you can do with that, so we're going to inbound it, set it up, and then both teams are going to end up heading back to their benches. So we try to get done with this quarter. Western Nebraska is going to have to try and get a three-quarter shot off here in 0.4 seconds. I don't think Coach Davis is really going to do that. I believe they're just going to inbound the ball to get the clock going. Zippolina inbounds it. Alvarez, three-pointer on the way, and it's no good. Kind of impressive she got that off in 0.4 seconds. I don't know. But a heck of an attempt. Almost had it there. So that's going to take us to the quarter. 17-12, Western Nebraska leads. So we're going to take a break here. Game number 1 of the Holiday Inn Express Invitational. So Western Nebraska is going to start off quarter number 2 with the basketball here with a 5-point lead. As Johnson gets the inbound, she's going to get it right over to Alves. Top of the free throw line to Danyo. Danyo inside, back cutting Zipolina. Her layup is up and good. Good possession there out of the quarter break by Western Nebraska, and they execute to perfection. Half has it up the court, over to Evans. Evans back to half. It's Dawson County trying to find some sort of offensive rhythm here. That passes inside to Navoy. The floater up and good. Good backdoor by Lou Navoy. And an even better pass over there by Jasmine Half. Alves, Zipolina. She's going to skip it to Johnson. Left wing, and that's going to be called for a travel on that one. So the jab cross there she picked up her opposite foot first. So that's where the traveling violation is going to be called on. Hand off to Evans, and it's going to be tipped but foul on Danyo. That's going to be her second personal. First team of the quarter. Burton Hernandez is going to check into the ball game for Selena Danyo. Got an issue with the scoreboard here. It was a white foul. They gave it to the wrong team. Libera set to inbounds it, gets it over to Navoy. Navoy right back to Jana. Jana dribbling it up but with a horns look. Decides to hand back Navoy. Deep three-pointer on the way, and it's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Lou Navoy. And that's going to be her 5th point of the ball game. Alves picks up her dribble over to Johnson. Johnson crosses over, attacks, kicks out. Zipolina with the answer, and it's no good. But rebounded by Lively. Lively over to Alves. She crosses, hits the paint. Floater shot is up, and it tips around, no good. But we're going to have a foul on the move. It's going to send her to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul is going to be on number 12. Libera is going to be her second personal, team first. That's going to check out Julia Reagan. And Tally Bird's going to check into the ball game for Dawson. Free throw up by Alves. Short, no good. Western Nebraska on the year, 64% free throw shooting team. Alves, who averages 7.7, she shoots 65% from the field, or from the free throw line, excuse me. Second one was up and good. 20-17 here, half-court situation for Dawson. Godoy trying to find something over to Navoy. Pops, takes the dribble left, has nothing. Godoy back, cut pass to Evans is stolen. Hernandez dives on the floor. She kicks it up to Johnson. Johnson pushes the tempo, hesitates, drives left, and she's going to get called for a carry. So another turnover for Western Nebraska gives the ball right back to the Lady Bucks. Inbounded to Godoy. She directs traffic a little bit. Now dribbles to this near side. Up top to Evans. That pass is tipped, but Evans is able to run it down. Goes to the corner to Libero. Libero passes to Evans. Her layup is up. No good. Rebounded by Hernandez. Hernandez over to Alvarez. The free throw line kicks back to Johnson. Johnson over to Alves. Drives middle, spins back left. Shot is up and off the glass. No good. Rebounded her own shot. That 10-footer is up and good. So Varelin Alves gets her 9th point of the ball game. It's 22-17. Libero Inside to a cutting Godoy. That layup is up, no good. Rebounded by Burton Hernandez. She decides to dribble it up herself. Almost got caught with a backcourt violation. Johnson kicks it out to Alves. Inside to Lively. Lively, pump fake. That shot is up, and it's good. Count the bucket. Ruth Lively's going to go to the free throw line and one. Freshman guard who averages 1.1 points per game is going to get more playing time here as, Western Nebraska is facing some injuries. As they lost Ella Chesacardi, their best player, the best scoring option at 13.2 points per game with a knee injury last weekend. As that free throw is up and good. 25-17, Western Nebraska. Libero brings it up across the timeline. Over Navoy up top. She's going to give it right back to Libero with a dribble handoff. Dawson trying to get something going here on offense. Drives middle. Can't find anything. Directing traffic, skips cross court to Reagan. Reagan drives middle. She forces it in. Left-hand layup is up and off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled by Alves. Alves dribbles it up. Facing one-on-one. Inside on her own. Shot is up. No good. Blocking foul. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. That's going to be on Taylor Evans. Her second personal. Team third of the half. Or of the quarter, excuse me. Avelis to the free throw line to shoot two. First one up, and it's good. And the freshman's averaging 7.7 points per game. She's already at 10 here in the first half. One of the players that Coach Ryan Davis expects to be stepping up here this weekend for this team. Navoy, deep three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, tipped around. It's going to be chased by Hernandez. Hernandez gives it up to Johnson. Johnson slows it down a little bit. And now she attacks. Corner. Delatorre inside, and she's just going to kick it out to Alves. Alves picks up her dribble, guarded by Libera, and she's going to be fouled there. The silly reach-in foul. It's going to be her third personal. 14 foul for Dawson. 14 foul.
Foul on number 12, Jenna Libera, her third, team foul.
5:50 left to go here in the half. Johnson gets the inbound over to Avella. Del Torre inside. That pass can be too long, intended for Burton Hernandez. Stolen by Dawson. Reagan brings it up the court. Overside to Navoy. Navoy skips it over to half. Half three-pointer on the way. That's short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Delatorre. Delatorre up the court for Western Nebraska as they look to push the tempo. 26-17, they lead by 9, their largest of the game. Johnson drives to the middle of the paint. She dumps it down to Burton Hernandez. Hernandez faces up on Bird, facing a double team, and Bird's going to knock that ball away. She rolls around with it, gets the steal over to Sheriffs. Sheriffs to half to Reagan. Reagan, left-hand layup is up and good. It's good defense to transition possession there for Dawson. We're going to have a timeout by Coach Todd Chichito, and it's going to be a coach timeout. I believe it's going to be a media timeout. So we'll bring it back after this. And welcome back to the James Lackey Arena. 26-19, Western Nebraska leads this one. They're going to inbound the ball on underneath on the baseline as Alves brings it up the court. Western normally likes to play up tempo, but with the number of players they got, kind of got to slow it down and use legs, especially when this is a 3-day tournament. You can't just burn yourself out. Here's that ball is going to be stolen, saved by Bird, but into the hands of Bryn Seibrandt. And her pass is going to be stolen by Half. Half picks it up. She pushes it across the timeline, this near side of the court. Trying to find something inside to Reagan. Reagan drives right-handed long, no good. Rebounded by Sheriffs. Her shot's up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Alves. Alves pushing the tempo across the timeline past Reagan. Beats another person, that's Sheriffs. Right-handed layup is up and good. Verlin Avelis with her 12th point of the ball game stretches the lead to 9 with 4:06 left to go here. And it's going to be Jasmine Half for the Lady Bucks. Inside, and we're going to get a traveling violation on Reagan. Yep, good call. Shuffled her feet right before the drive. And that's going to take us to the media timeout, I believe. Unsure. No media. They announced it, so I repeated it. Zippolina, guarded by Evans. Inside to Bryant. Zippolina, three-pointer is up and good. 31-19, largest lead of the ball game for the Lady Cougars. Johnson, pressure in Half. Half gets it across the timeline. Goes over to the right hand to Bird. Bird, back cutting Evans. Evans, pass tip, stolen by Bryant. So that foul is going to be on number 22, Taylor Evans. That's her third personal, number 5 in the quarter. So Bryn Seibrandt is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Bryn's first free throw on the way. It's up and short, no good. The freshman from Casper, Wyoming, went to Natrona County High School. Second free throw is up, and that's good for Bryn. Her first points of the ball game, 32-19. Godoy picks up her dribble. Inside, that pass is going to be deflected, but Sheriffs gets a hold of it. Back to Godoy. Godoy over to Half. Half thought about the three-pointer and didn't want it. Dribbling up top. Looking. Godoy, three-pointer, launched it off the way. No good. That ball was dead in the air, and rebounded by Half, rims around. No good. Johnson gets the outlet pass, and she's going to push tempo. Drives left hand, side. That ball's going to be tied up. We're going to have a jump ball situation, and it's going to go back to Dawson. So good possession there defensively for Dawson. Johnson's just got to drive in there and be a little more under control and understand it's hard. It's just hard to drive into 2-3 players on a possession. Godoy takes the ball screen. That pass is going to be tipped, stolen by Alves. Alves pushing up. Stop. 10-footer on the way. Rim short, no good. Rebounded by Bryn Seibrandt. But she's going to lose it out of bounds into the hands of Dawson. Godoy. Takes a ball screen from Half. Now Half pops up top, gets pass, feeds it inside Bird. Bird spins middle, goes right hand, hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Seibrandt. Over to Alves. She drives right, stop. A little behind the back dribble, skips across court to Delatorre. Floater up and good. Little baseline drive there by Ray Delatorre, and it adds to the lead. 34-19, Lady Cougars. Godoy trying to get through traffic. Right-handed shot, no good. She's going to be fouled. It's going to be on the floor. The foul is going to be, I believe, on Justina Ray Delatorre. It's going to be her first personal, team second. Ruth Lively checks into the ball game for Verena Alves. That pass into Godoy, three-pointer on the way, and it's good.
3-point field goal.
34-22. Bucks cut the lead to 12. 1:36 left to go here in the half. Inside the sprint. Cybrant, layup up, no good. She's going to be fouled, go to the free throw line. That foul is going to be on number 30. I believe it's Tally Bird, her second personal. So Cybrant's going to step to the free throw line to shoot two here. Burton Hernandez checks into the ball game. First free throw up, no good. Second one, that is up and short, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Burton Hernandez, but she tipped it out of bounds. It's going to go to Dawson. So 1:28 left to go. Dawson trails by 12. Trying to get something offensively again here on this possession. Just been kind of a struggle all game long. Haven't had really any flow unless it was in transition. Inside, Sheriff's shot is no good. She's fouled by Cybrant. And that's going to send Sheriffs to the line to shoot two.
Foul number 33, brings Cybrant her first team foul.
Cybrant's first personal foul. That's third team foul of the second quarter. Villas checks into the ball game. Burton Hernandez checks out. Leticia Sheriff's first free throws up and good. Cuts the lead to 11. Second free throws up and good as well. Alves gets the ball up the court. Little dump down pass to Cybrant. She's going to ball screen Alves. She's going to rescreen again. She drives baseline, gets cut off, going to get to the middle. Floater is blocked. That's going to be rebounded by Navoy. Navoy hands it off to Half. Half brings it up the court for Dawson. Dawson pushing the tempo here. Half loses it, gets control over to Godoy. She drives middle, 15-footer, and that's in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around. It's going to be stolen by Johnson. Johnson brings it up the court for the Cougars. Corner to Alves. Now Zippolina. Cross-court skip to Lively. Three-pointer on the way. No good. That's long. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson. She drives middle. Gets the ball knocked out of her possession. Chases it down. We're going to have a jump ball tie-up between Half and Johnson. And it's going to stay with Western Nebraska. 31.2 seconds left to go here. 14 on the shot clock. Zippolina up to Johnson, over to Alves. Alves to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Sheriffs. Corner, Zippolina. She drives middle, spins back, right hand shot, no good, and she'll be fouled by Navoy. It's going to be her third personal foul. So that's 3 players now for Dawson that have foul trouble. 3 fouls. 2 of them are on the bench. Zippolina is going to check into go to the free throw line here. 21.7. First free throws up and good. 35-24. This lead back to 11. Largest has been 15 or 14 and a half, excuse me. Second free throw is up and good. So Zipolina, 7 points for her here in the first half, extends the lead to 12. Dawson has a chance to cut the lead to 10. 10 seconds left inside to Reagan. Her shot is going to be no good. So they call a traveling violation there. I'm not sure about that. Looked like a good Euro step there, a little gather 1-2. Inside Johnson, 6 seconds left. Dribbles across half court, 4 seconds left. Floater up, and it's good. 1.8 left to go here. Godina's shot is going to be well late. And at the half, 34-28, Western Nebraska leads this one. They've had their footprint on the whole 20 minutes here in the first half as they take a 14-point lead. The 7-4 Lady Cougars looking to extend their lead here in the game number, or extend their win record in game number 1 here at the Holiday Inn Express Invitational at the James Lackey Arena. We're going to take a halftime break here, come back with some stats and a little bit of a breakdown here of the first half and what both teams need to do here going forward in the second half. And welcome back to game number 1 here, the Holiday Inn Express Invitational at the James Lackey Arena in Gillette, Wyoming, where we are seeing the Western Nebraska Lady Cougars take a 38-24 lead over the Dawson County Community College Lady Bucks. And it has been all Lady Cougars here in the first half. They have dominated from the free throw line, 14 of 21 compared to Dawson's 4 of 4. And yes, you may think, well, the Lady Cougars aren't shooting that well, but that's still 10 extra points that they have gotten from the free throw line that, Dawson could really use in a game like this one where they're just struggling to get anything going. They're shooting 8 of 28 from the field, 4 of 13 from 3, and that's really been their saving grace in the first half because those 12 points from the three-point line have been huge. In the first half, they're led in scoring by number 32, Lucia Godoy, with 6 points. She had 2 threes, 2 for 4 from the three-point line. You got 5 points from Lou Navoy, 4 points from Tally Bird, 3 points from Jasmine Half, and then you got 2 points, respectively, from Julia Reagan, Letitia Sheriffs, and Taylor Evans. So it's really been all bench production for the Lady Bucks as they have 18 points coming from their bench. And then on the other hand, Western Nebraska Community College, they are playing with 8 girls on their side, led in scoring by Verlaine Alves with 12 points. And then you got Jacina Ray Delatorre. She's got 7 points, as well as Josephine Zippolina. Number 21, Selena Dagno, who had a very, very good first 5 minutes of the ball game. She only ended with 5 points as she had to deal with some foul trouble in that first half. She had 2 early ones. You got 3 points from Ruth Lively, 2 points from Charisma Johnson, and then 1 point from Anaya Hernandez and Bryn Cybrant. That is the scoring for both teams individually, where Western Nebraska is out-rebounding Dawson County 19-18, where they're being out-rebounded on the offensive end, but a lot of that has to do with, just made shots and that such thing. So there's 5:54 left on the clock until both teams come out at halftime. Both teams are in their locker room right now making some adjustments. And if you're Dawson County, you just need to be more aggressive and handle the pressure a little bit better, because in the first half it was really Western Nebraska's ball pressure and their ability to just turn them side to side and make tough passes, cross-court passes that led to steals and easy transition buckets that made Western Nebraska comfortable on the defensive end. And Coach Ryan Davis, that was one of his keys to the ball game that he spoke to me about before this, was playing as a defensive unit, just playing as a defensive continuity, communication, calling out the third and fourth action, but not letting that sixth or seventh action not get called out, and that's where you break down defensively. And I thought in the first half that the Lady Cougars did a good job, and they just have to keep moving on from that as they get better, or as they move forward in this first half. Now, if you're Dawson, like I said, just aggressiveness needs to be a lot better. They have to get to the free throw line. That means having good drives and not just attempting the shot right away. They need to get to the lane, jump stop, play off 2 feet, and try and get defenders in the air of Western Nebraska and get to the free throw line and just try and get easier buckets from that sense of things. So if they can do that, they can crawl right back into this game, just kind of like how Western Nebraska was able to pull away by getting to the free throw line. They haven't shot the ball well, so this game is still wide open for Dawson. If they can keep doing the things they've been doing for the most part defensively, they are just fine. They just need to get a couple things to fall offensively in order for to go their way. As for Western Nebraska, they just are doing a great job of, like I said, ball pressure, forcing turnovers and creating turnovers into points. They're doing a good job of playing a full court man defense and really suffocating Casper College into doing things they aren't normally doing. And then on the offensive end, like I said earlier, they like to play fast, and they're playing a lot slower this game because they got a lower number of players, a low number of healthy players, and they're beat up, is what Coach Davis said. And offensively, they've done a good job getting what they want, possession by possession. Let's see if they can continue to do that here in the second half. As we got 3:30 left to go here at halftime, we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back for more second half action in game number 1 of the Holiday Inn Express Invitational. Half number 2, game number 1 of the Holiday Inn Express Invitational between Western Nebraska and Dawson Community College. 38-24, Western Nebraska leads this one, and they look to just keep the momentum going here in the second half. If you're Dawson Community College, you know, you just got to approach this half a little, just play with no fear. You know, you got girls in foul trouble. Girls are struggling. You just got to erase what just happened in the first half from your memory and move on. That's a half to forget. And the best thing about basketball is you get a new half to try and just correct things. And especially with a 14-point deficit, you're not out of it. You can claw your way back into this. Goal is to cut it in half by the end of the third quarter. As Reagan gets the ball in for the Lady Bucks, over to Navoy. Libera inside Reagan. She centers herself underneath the basket, and that shot is up and good. So a good start there for the Lady Bucks as they apply pressure. Alves, cross-court pass to Della Rita. Her pass is up too strong and too high for Daniel, and it's going to be a quick turnover for the Lady Cougars. Dawson takes the inbound here. Reagan gets it. Across the timeline. Over to half. Half up to Navoy. Navoy over to Libera. Reagan up top. Half. Three-pointer. Thought about it. Drives in. 15-footer. Up. Long. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's going to squeeze between two Dawson defenders. Over to Alves with the cross between there. Up top. Dawson in a 2-3 zone, skipping it over the corner. Zippolina. Now cross-court pass to Johnson. Up top, Alves. That pass tipped, stolen by Libera. A little 2-on-2 break here. Libera, right-handed layup is up and good. 10-point ball game. If Libera gets the steal there, right up, and now she's just going to miss the easy layup that she had to take 8-point deficit. She gets another steal, and then we're going to steal it right back. Johnson. Della Rita, shot no good. Rebounded by Daniel, and we're going to have I don't know what's going on. We got players laying on top of each other, and no one's going to blow a whistle. A player hurt, and I thought the whistle was being blown, but it's a player in pain. So as officials, that needs to be cleaned up moving forward. And we're going to take a break here as they check on Selena Daniel for a potential injury, and we'll be back here shortly. All right, as we get Selena Daniel checked up in on. Coach Davis is talking to the officials there. Waiting to get the ball inbounded. This is Reagan gets the ball here across half court. Over to half. Half up top, Navoy. Navoy three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Rebound by Zippolina. Over to Delatorre. Johnson has it now. Back to Delatorre. Dawson again in this 2-3 zone. Ball just flying around for a Western Nebraska three-pointer long, no good. Tipped around by Reagan as they're going to come into a transition of their own as Reagan smartly pulls it out. Half three-pointer on the way. It rims out, no good. As Dawson's clearly trying to speed it up just a little bit. Delatorre over to Johnson. Johnson drives middle. Zippolina to Lively. To Delatorre in the corner. Again, a 2-3 zone here. Ball's just flying around for the Lady Cougars. Delatorre drives to the middle of the paint. Layup is up and good. So good job there by Western Nebraska against that 2-3 zone. Ball moved to all sides and then finally got in the paint twice. They're able to get a layup up and good. 40-28, 7:26 left to go in the third quarter. Libera over to half. Half three-pointer on the way, and it rims out. No good. Rebound pulled down by Burton Hernandez. She gets the ball over to Zippolina. Zippolina skips it up to Johnson. Johnson going to push the tempo herself, and she's going to get called for a charging foul. Jasmine Half, great job by her to step in front of Chrisma Johnson. It's going to be her first personal foul, team first, as we're going to have number 22, Arlen Veles, is going to check in, as well as Selena Dagno. Over to Reagan. Half has it. We're going to have a jump ball situation. The Albas lost it, and it's going to go to the Cougars as Dawson got it at the start. So Dawson going to put on a press here. A little man-to-man press. Western Nebraska getting set up here. 12-point lead, inbounded to Alves, over to Delatorre. Skips over to Johnson. Johnson back to Delatorre. Up the court to Alves. So good job there breaking the pressure and bringing the ball up the court for Western Nebraska as Dawson falls back into that 2-3 zone. Lively drives middle, and she's going to get called for a traveling violation. Dawson trailing by 12. Libera brings it up the timeline, looking to set things up. Over to Navoy in the center. Navoy drives to the left side there, kicks it to the corner to Bird. Bird drives middle, over to Reagan. Reagan drives middle. Her shot's going to be long, or short, excuse me. She ran right into Dagno and just knocked her off balance. Good no call there by the officials. Dagno really was just holding her ground. 4-low action there into Reagan. Little step through, up and under is good. Left-handed finish there by Reagan. Looked like she might have caught one in the face there. 40-30. Delatorre up top. Corner. Alves. He's going to take it out. Go cross court to Johnson. Up to Delatorre. Delatorre thought about the three-pointer. Didn't want it. Alves is going to take it off the skip pass. It's in and out, no good. Rebound tipped out and in the hands of Reagan. Reagan dribbling it up on a 1-on-2 advantage. Layup is up and good. So Julia Aragon with 4 quick points there. Alvarez's layup is up and good, and she extends this lead to 12. Good job by Western Nebraska to take the quick inbound and drive it up the court. Libera, far side three-pointer is up and long, no good. As Alves is going to let that one go out of bounds. Western Nebraska basketball with 5:24 left to go here in the third quarter. So Western Nebraska going to check the ball in. Ruth Lively and Chersma Johnson are going to check into the game. Johnson bringing it up into Zippolini, Zippolini. That ball's going to go through her legs. We're going to have a jump ball there, and it's going to go to Dawson, actually. So Dawson trying to really scrap this thing up here in the second half. Doing a good job, keeping it close. It's a 10-point lead. They're showing no quit here in the third quarter. (42-32), Western Nebraska leads. Again, game number 2 coming up here after this one is done is going to be between the Casper College women and the Colorado Southern Idaho women, as that left-handed shot by Reagan is no good. Again, that game is going to start roughly, it's scheduled to start at 4, but it could potentially start a little bit later due to how this game runs, but it'll be on a different stream. It's Lively Kids called for a traveling violation there. It's 42-32. 4:56 left to go here. Game in the third quarter. Game number 1 of the Holiday Inn Express Invitational. We're going to take a media timeout as well. To 32, 4:56 left to go here in the third quarter. Dawson Community College just really trying everything they can to get claw back into this game. They've come out and they've played well here to start the second half. They just have not gotten a couple stops to go their way. Western Nebraska here in a press off the inbound. Labara brings it up. She's going to skip cross court to Godot. Godot drives in. 15-footer is up and good. Lucia with her 8th point of the ball game. It's going to make it 42-34. Johnson brings it up left side. She's going to be shoved by Reagan, and that's going to be Reagan's second personal foul. It's going to be the first team foul here of the half. Zipolina inbounded to Hernandez. Over to Johnson. Zipolina, three-pointer, long, no good. Pulled down or chased down by Reagan. Reagan pushing the tempo up the court. Spins. Kicks out. Godoy, three-pointer, long, no good. Reagan's going to chase it down herself. Boy, she has been all over the place. Just a hustle player here in the second half. We're going to have a silly turnover on Dawson. Just a miscommunication error between Libera and Navoy. And that ball's just going to go out of bounds. 4:04. So a little clock error there. Should be 4:12 on the clock. Alves going to get the ball up the court, guarded by Evans. Dawson falls back into a 2-3 zone here. One high look. Johnson inside to Daniel. Up top, Alves skips it over to Delatorre. Her three-pointer is on the way, and it's off the glass and good. Jusina Ray Delatorre with the three-pointer kicks the lead back to 11. Inside to Reagan. Reagan, left-handed layup is up and good. Count the bucket. Julia Aragon is going to go to the free throw line to shoot one. She's got 10 points here in the ball game to lead the scoring for Dawson and is the first player in double figures. Free throws up and it rims in good. Cuts it down to an 8-point lead again. Delatorre facing a trap defense. Zippolini. That ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Libera. It's a tough skip-ahead pass there. Again, Dawson doing a good job shaking things up defensively. They did not play a zone in the first half, and that's what they've kind of switched to here in the second half. Had issues trying to really stay in front. That ball's going to be tipped around and finally handled by Seabrint. Fights through over to Zippolina. Now to Delatorre. Delatorre drives baseline. Tries to dump it inside to Dagno. She gets it to her. And we're going to have a jump ball. Oh, we're going to have a foul on Navoy there. So that's going to, it's going to be on number 21, Julia Aragon. That's going to be her third personal. She's got 11 in the game. So underneath for Western Nebraska, 3:14 left to go in the quarter. Zippolina inbounding it up top to Delatorre, and that ball's going to be out of bounds. Libera to a back-cutting Evans. That shot's going to be blocked, but she's going to be fouled with a push in the back on Selena Dagno. That's going to be Dagno's third personal, and it's going to send Taylor Evans to the free throw line to cut the lead to 6. Dawson in this third quarter has done just a good job of really staying around, keeping it scrappy. First free throw is up, and it's good. So that's Taylor's third point of the game. Free throw up, good. Subbed into the game, it's going to be Verlin Avelis. It's going to check into the game for Selena Dagno. Avelis gets the ball, skips it over to Johnson. Johnson, that's just bad pass there into the hands of Reagan. Reagan right side, right-handed floater, rims around, no good. Tipped into the hands of Zippolina. Zippolina over to Avelis. She's going to push it up the court. Tries to split defenders in the middle over to Johnson. Johnson up top, Delatorre. Delatorre inside to Seabrint. Seabrint gets trapped, and that's going to be a stolen ball up the court to Godoy. Godoy stops, layup up and good. 45-41, 4-point ball game. Dawson has fought all the way back, and we said at halftime, cut it in half. And they have done just that and better. They've cut the lead to 4, 45-41. Coach Ryan Davis with a timeout. It's going to be a coach's timeout. Going to be a 30 timeout. So we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back for more third quarter action. Western Nebraska clinging to a 4-point lead here in game number 1. Alves gets it over to Johnson. Johnson to Zippolina. Zippolina is going to be stepped out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover and gives the ball right back to Dawson Lady Bucks. Coach Davis not thrilled with his team here after the timeout. So Reagan to Navoy, over to Libera. Got ourselves a ball game here late in the third quarter. Dawson's done a great job fighting back. Godoy layup is up and good. 2-point ball game here as they apply some pressure. Zippolina up to Avelis. Avella's behind her back. She slows things down. Right side to Delatorre. This zone has really thrown a loop for Western Nebraska. Alves inside. Zipolina to Seabrant, and that shot is going to be short. She'll be fouled and go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul on number 10. Go fourth team.
So Seabrant goes to the free throw line. First one is up and rims out, no good. Second one up, that one is good. Lead is 3 now. Cougars 46, Bucks 43. Dawson with a chance to tie this ball game. Reagan takes a ball screen from Evans, refuses it, goes right side. She's going to be fouled to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul is going to be on Delatorre. That's Delatorre's second personal. Reagan, free throw up on the way, and that's long, no good. Free throw up, and that off glass is good. 46-44. Reagan's got 12. Godoy's got 12. Lady Bucks have life. Avella's up the middle. Floater, and it's no good, and it's going to be a blocking foul there. Tough call for the Lady Bucks. That's going to be on Julia Reagan, or Aragon, excuse me, if I've been pronouncing that wrong all game. She's going to take a break here, and that's huge for the Lady Bucks, being her 4th personal foul. She's been really the energizer bunny of this second half, getting them back into this ball game. First free throw is good. Second one on the way here. It's up and good. So 48-44, 124 left to go here. Libera dribbles it up the timeline to Godot. Godot uses a ball screen, kicks it to Evans. Evans back to Godot. She drives. Baseline, corner pass, Sheriff. Sheriff over to Evans, back to Godot. Pump fake, step back, three-pointer on the way, and it's short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. Johnson takes it down for the Cougars. Looks to attack, kicks it over to Delatorre. She drives baseline. Stops, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson up top, Zipolina, three-pointer wide open, and it's off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Seabrant. Seabrant over to Avella's. Avella's, 43 seconds left in the third. Drives, floater on the way, and that's long, no good. Rebounded by Bird. Bird pivots around with her foot and then gets it up to Libera. Dawson with a chance to cut the lead to 2 or 1. Over to Libera. Three-pointer on the left wing, and it's long, no good. And we're going to have a push foul on Taylor Evans. It's going to be Taylor's 4th personal foul. It's going to be the 5th team foul. It's going to send Seabrant to the free throw line to shoot 2. Johnson's first free throw is up, and it's good. So extends the lead to 5. Again, Dawson cut the lead to 2 here earlier in the third quarter. Now Western's kind of slowly taking it back. It's up to 6 now, 50-44. As they've been able to kind of settle things down a little bit. Libera. Godot. Three-pointer, long, no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Zippolino back to Johnson. 6 seconds left. She's going to attack the middle of the paint. Over to Zippolino. Three-pointer on the way, and it's short. Rebound put up, and no good by Seabrant. That would have taken the lead to 8 points at the end of the third quarter, but it's 50-44. We got ourselves a ball game. Dawson has fought back, cut the 14-point halftime lead to 6, so they've done their job and cut it down by more than half, and they have given themselves a chance here in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break here in game number 1 of the Holiday Inn Express Invitational. Western Nebraska leads 50-44. Quarter number 4 of game 1 of the Holiday Inn Express Invitational brings us a 6-point lead for Western Nebraska as Alvarez gets the ball inbounded, facing a 2-3 zone. Dawson doing their best as they get the steal here to come back into this ball game and give themselves a chance. Half has it over on the top, looks inside to Sheriff, but Sheriff wasn't even ready for the pass there, so it's going to be out of bounds off of Western Nebraska's. So Dawson caught a break there, and will stay with them. As Coach Davis looks like he wants to challenge that one. So while the officials look to try and challenge this play here, we're going to take a break. And we'll be back when play resumes here. Game number 1 of the Holiday Inn Express Invitational. So, for the first time I've seen all year, it looks like we have a challenge that has been won. And it's going to go back to Western Nebraska. Zippolino over to Johnson. to Alves. 50-44. Cross court, Johnson to Alves. Johnson, or Delatorre, excuse me, to Alves. Drives middle. Floater off glass. Round no good. Rebounded by Sheriffs. Sheriffs takes a couple dribbles herself, then kicks it up the court to Libera. Libera stops. Three-pointer on her own. No good. Rebounded by Zipolina. Alves to Johnson, or Delatorre inside to Zipolina. Over to Seabrant. Seabrant's shot no good. Rebounded, stolen by Delatorre. And we're going to have a foul. It'll stay with Western Nebraska. Alvarez inbounds it to Zipolina. Her 15-footer is up and good. It's a good shot there. Half has it. Cross court. Over to Godot. Godot dribbling. It's going to be stolen around by Alves. Alves, good behind the back move there. She faces traffic. One-on-one layup off the glass. No good. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. That foul is on Lucia Godot. Free throws up and good. 53-44. Second one is up and no good. Or good, excuse me. Inbounded to Reagan, who comes back into the ball game. Underneath Sheriff. Back out to Reagan. That pass going to be tipped by Delatorre. Labara is going to reject the ball screen from Navoy. Goes baseline. Now up top to Evans. Back to Navoy. Long three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Delatorre. No, it tipped in the hands of Evans. Evans is going to be fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Free throw by Evans is up and rims out no good. Second free throw, short, no good, rebounded by Reagan, and it's going to dribble it, lose it out of bounds. Let's go to Western Nebraska. Man, she's just all over the place. Julia Reagan has been a big difference maker for Dawson here in the second half. Alves brings it up the court. She goes by two defenders, gets stopped by three, skips it to Johnson. Delatorre, three-pointer in transition. Long, no good. Rebounded by Dawson. Libera brings it up by herself. And inside to Reagan. Reagan can be blocked out of bounds. Dawson inbounding it to half three. Thought about the three, didn't want it. Over to Evans, not a half shot short into the hands of Zipolina. To Alvarez, now she's going to bring it across the timeline slowly for Western Nebraska. Delatorre inside. Danyo, layup is up and good. Selena Dano extends the lead back to 12 as Western Nebraska has done a good job to manage the run by Dawson. As it was 45 to 43, and ever since then we've been on an 11-1 run. Fouls on Selena Danya, her fourth. Labara up top to Reagan. Just going to take a ball screen from Evans. Back to half pump fakes. Over to Evans. Evans drives right, floater off glass, no good. Gets a rebound up and in. Taylor Evans stays with it and cuts it to a 10-point game. Velez over to Delatorre. Delatorre dribbles in over to Burton Hernandez with a tough two there. Evans to half. Over to LeBaron, that's going to be no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Over the left side. That shot's going to be no good by Hernandez, but she's fouled and go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Foul number 12.
First free throws up and off glass, good. 59 to 46. Second one is up and it is good. Half. To Libera, back to half. She's going to be bringing it up to left side into the paint. Had a chance to spin back for a layup. Libera kicks it out. Evans three-pointer on the way. A high arcing shot, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's going to bring it up for the Cougars. Dawson staying in that 2-3 zone that they've been in. Avella looking for someone in the middle. That's Hernandez, and she's going to be held by Libera. Libera inbounds it to Oregon. Right side, over to half. Half, right wing three-pointer on the way is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Libera, three-pointer, short, no good. Rebounded by half. Half. To Reagan, that shot no good. Rebounded by Delatorre. Delatorre up the court to Alves. Alves chases it into the hands of Sabrin. Great save there. Layup is up and no good. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. First free throw was no good. Second one is up, and that one rattles in good. As Reagan goes right to left over to Godot. Godot to Navoy. Navoy drives left side. Stop. Floater up off glass. No good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Johnson. Johnson gains control of it, and she's just going to bring it up for the Lady Cougars. Johnson to Zipolina. Over to Delatorre. Thought about the three-pointer. Pump fake side dribble. Three on the way. It's good. 64-46. Largest lead of the ball game for the Lady Cougars. Godot to inside to Reagan, out to Evans, three-pointer on the way. It's no good. Rebounded by Zipolina. Alves. Three-pointer on the way, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Reagan. Reagan up the court to Evans. Evans in stride. Layup on the right side is in. Timeout, Dawson. That's going to take us to immediate timeout. They trail 46-64. Western Nebraska took the early run from Dawson in the second half, and they have responded. We're going to take a timeout here as well. 48-64. Western Nebraska leads this one. (64-48), Western Nebraska leads this one as they try to close out game number one here, the Holiday Inn Express Invitational. So we have an injury timeout here. Folks, we're going to take a timeout as well as my voice is coming through the main broadcast.